What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite tech cousin, Beezy. What's up, cuz? AKA Work From Home Beezy, AKA your trusted tech advisor. And today, we're going to be talking about the Ray-Ban Metas. Bam! These things I've had for about 2 months now, something like that. And I like them. I love them even. I love them a lot. I'm going to give you top 3 reasons why I love them. Top 3 reasons why I don't like them so much and what they can improve on. And if you should buy them. If you don't want to watch the rest of the video, that's perfectly fine. Should you buy them? It kind of depends. I would say if you're an avid glasses wearer and you like to catch moments all the time with the camera and different angles and stuff like that, then yes, you should get them. But if you think glasses are already too expensive, if you think that $300, $400 is too much for glasses, then you probably shouldn't get them. Okay. Number one reason why I love them so much is because of the rechargeable case. Now, when the AirPods came out in whenever it was, I was like, wow, these things are amazing. So you telling me I can have wireless earbuds, just put them back into their case, let it charge for like 5 minutes, and I got a whole nother hour of battery? That's crazy. So since the AirPods came out, there have been a lot of devices. The DJI Mic Minis is another example where the case is the actual charger, which is, I think that's amazing. So we're gonna take these out. So you see, you can get this engraved, I think, at some Ray-Ban stores when they were coming out. And then this is a indicator light. It's orange. I don't know if you can really see that. Take my regular glasses off. Then we'll put these on. But bam! We'll take a picture. Bam! The top reasons why I love my Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Number one, definitely is the case. This thing, and what's really cool is if I put my other glasses in here, they actually fit because they're a similar style. So I put these in here, they still fit. Obviously they don't charge or anything because they're not smart glasses. These are smart glasses. The second reason I love them so much is because of the speakers. So I don't know if I can even show this on camera, but like right here, just took a picture on accident. And right here, there are downward firing speakers. Boom. So in a pinch, if I'm like, waiting in the car or something like that, and I forget my AirPods, I just don't feel like putting them on. Or for phone calls, they sound really good for phone calls too. As long as you're not in a really crowded place. So if it's really quiet around you, you can have the volume on half and it's no problem. You can listen to, you can have phone calls and stuff like that, which is really cool. The third reason I like them so much, the different angles that I get from the actual camera. I'm able to take videos with no hands. I'm able to take videos and pictures from a really crazy point of view, which is, I think that's so dope. So I'm gonna share some video. So this is the video of me looking at the camera, looking at the other camera that's, so this is what I'm seeing. This is my setup. I'm kind of giving it away right now. I was going to use the mic, kind of squeaky, need some WD-40, but I was like, man, I got this mic right here. Why not just use that? So, yeah, this is the setup. Don't mind my baby's car right there. But the point of view is crazy. I'm able to really, pick up my kids, no problem, and that looks really dope. Or getting some behind the scenes and stuff like that. Now I'm filming on a DJI Pocket 3, which I think is one of the best cameras to come out since, man, probably like the Sony a7 IV, honestly. But it has a gimbal on it already. I say all that to say this is kind of easier to be taking pictures and taking videos. It's so dope because it's already on. It's already, you always have a camera on you. And I thought by having a phone on me that you always have a camera on you, which is true, but having it on your face it changes the game completely. I'm gonna throw in some videos and some pictures, some stuff that I took. Hold that. Yes, sir.
Yep, for 8 o'clock.
Hold that. One more.
Okay.
One more. Beautiful. Now, on to the cons, because everything is not foolproof, right? One of the cons is it's the technology, right? And what I mean by that is we're limited to what we can put in these glasses and everything like that by what we know about technology. So if you look at your phone's camera, see how big that sensor or the hole is or whatever. This sensor is really not that big. Yeah, that sensor is really not that big. And then this is a light too. So if I take a picture, it's gonna let people know that I'm taking a picture or recording. So with the sensor not being that big, what does that mean? The picture starts to fall apart in low light. And what I mean by that, it's not that great in low light. That's essentially what I mean. The picture and videos and stuff, they don't do great in low light, which I mean, I can understand. This is a first generation product, but in the next generation, I don't even know if I would want to see a bigger sensor. I think it could just be better, and I'm not an engineer at Ray. So I don't know how to do that exactly, but I'm just letting you know from a consumer standpoint, it should be better though. The second thing I don't love about them, they do. So when I was getting fitted for them, they did say, "Do you like the fit of the glasses on your face?" I said, "Yeah, they cool." And it was a dummy model, right? And so she said, "Well, you can't actually get them like adjusted." And I said, "What?" Like all of my glasses, because I'm an avid glasses wearer, clearly, as you see, I can't even hear you if my glasses not on. Yeah, the fact that they can't be adjusted, and I understand it's a lot of technology in here and everything like that, but I really wish that they could be adjusted, because during the day I do have to kind of pull them up every so often. Like I said, it's some sacrifices that you have to make, and we understand. We're good with that. The third thing that I don't like about them, again, based on technology, they're working on it. This is the first generation product, so I get it. But the battery life is not all that great. After you take some videos, you take some pictures, add a phone call in there, you start to listen to some music, your battery life does dwindle. Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses, according to their website, provides up to 4 hours of battery life on a single charge and up to 36 hours when combined with the fully charged charging case. That's kind of hard to say. About 4 to 5 hours with light use, maybe a picture, maybe once an hour, something like that, or you listening to music, or you taking a phone call on like 50% battery, 50% volume or something like that, then yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, if you do all of those things, then you'll probably get about 4 to 5 hours. If they could really stretch it to like 8 hours, that would be life changing. That'd be game. They'll change the game with that one, because I mean, realistically, Ray-Ban Metas, they're the only ones in this space right now. This is just what I said about like the Apple Watch. When the Apple Watch came out, a lot of people were getting it, and the Apple Watch was not the first smartwatch. They were just the first like commercialized smartwatch. There had been a lot of different smartwatches before the Apple Watch, but they were definitely they were big, they were bulky. It looked like a computer on your wrist. You look like a straight up nerd. I remember looking, and unfortunately, they were Android too. So somebody with an iPhone, they would never get that smartwatch. What Apple doing with the smartwatch, it was crazy, because it's like, oh yeah, they didn't even see it as a smartwatch. They just saw it as an extension of their phone, which is kind of like, that's kind of what you got to do to streamline it to headline, that's the same. I feel like that's the same thing with the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. This third generation, people have it that are not even videographers. If they just want to capture things all the time and they don't want to use their phone, because phone storage is like, it's so crazy now. Something that I think will make the Ray-Bans better for sure, longer battery life. I noticed when I cut my hands over my ears, I could hear a lot better, and that's at the same volume. I don't know how they can try to use some technology to try to improve on that, but if they did, I think this next generation, whenever they decide to do it, because also, when did these come out? October, listen to this, man. October 17th, 2023. That's when the first ones came out, because I remember they had the stories, and those came out September 9th, 2021. So if you don't know, they were specifically for Facebook, so the videos and stuff you could transfer to your story and stuff like that, but they weren't prescription glasses, they were just sunglasses. So with them moving to like the mainstream with prescription glasses, they really changed the game. So I feel like if they could change a couple of those things, it does have AI built into them. I don't really use it like a whole lot, but I will say I will ask it like, what's the weather for today, or set a timer for 10 minutes and then it'll remind you and stuff like that. Also, one more thing I want to add. So when you're looking at the phone, this is the app that comes with it. So they did just change it up to do like Ask Meta AI, which is kind of like ChatGPT, it seems like. So they did do that, which I haven't really used it. You'll see your battery percentage I'm at 100%. That's my profile picture. And then you'll see your gallery. So these are all of the videos that I've taken and stuff, which is really, really cool. And then it does show up in your photo gallery. So when you put the glasses back into the case, it's gonna auto import all of these videos. And it actually doesn't take a long time, but you don't need to wait. You can just like say import now. Oh, cannot import while capturing. So it'll basically, set up to the Wi-Fi on the glasses, and then it'll download the videos and the pictures. Doesn't take that long. So it was pretty cool. Overall, I'm glad that I got them. I got a lot of good point of view, a lot of good angles and stuff like that from these glasses, which I can definitely appreciate. Moments that I otherwise would have not gotten because I couldn't get to my phone quick enough. So it's a button right here. You can hold it for a picture, press it for a picture or hold it for video, which is really, really cool. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do think about subscribing. Don't think about it, just go ahead and do it. Give my video a thumbs up so we can make more videos like this. And we dropping every week, baby. Yay. We'll see you in the next one.